has changed during the pandemic. The educational system experienced a totally different environment as the basic education is concerned. First, the total lockdown and closure of schools was a big challenge. No learners inside the school and even teachers are on alternative working arrangement. Community involvement played a great role in the teaching-learning process. The support coming from them, most especially coming from the parents, became an integral part of the system. They experienced a lot of problems. They became the instant teachers of their children. Some parents were not used to it. Some are working. Some are not equipped with technology. Some did not finish college or even high school. These factors affected the learning process of their children, thus affecting the school. So they need a lot of adjustments. Considering stakeholders in understanding the problem of the school is very important because they serve as contributory factor in giving the solution to the problem. Being with them and connecting with them let them feel that they are part of the organization. With their ideas and opinions in a certain problem comes a better solution of strategy in coping up with those problems. As a school head, you should be open to feedbacks, comments, and suggestions to better internalize and conceptualize things in organized manner. Empathize with the stakeholders because they may look at something in a way that is very different from the way you look at the same thing. Stakeholders really play a crucial role in the educational process. Their suggestions and insights matter in the development of the school. I can say that the school will not function well if there is no support coming from the stakeholders. Every voice, every word, and every idea matters in delivering quality education.
One of the external factors that affect schools during the pandemic is technological advancement. The pandemic greatly impacted all sorts of life, including education. Schools were closed because of pandemic lockdown. Schools had shifted to alternative delivery modalities. There were some that shifted to modular learning, some to online learning, and some to blended learning to address the need to continuing learning at the midst of pandemic. The use of technology is already proven to have a lasting impact on education even before the pandemic. Because of the pandemic, technological advancement was triggered. Stakeholders evolved from traditional into using appropriate advanced technologies. Resorting to online classes was the primary challenge. With the help of technologies like desktop computers, laptops, smartphones, Wi-Fi, students and teachers continued the educative process using several online conferencing platforms like Zoom, Google Meet, FB Messenger, and YouTube. Google Classroom, FB Group Chats, Google Drive, Google Quiz, and other related applications also of great help for the synchronous and asynchronous teaching and learning process. The bigger problem was the process, how to make it more effective, how to anchor the power of technologies in the hands of teachers and students. There were so many challenges being faced on using technology in the teaching learning process, like internet availability and device availability. Households in the urban and semi-urban areas would not possess any device. If there is any, it was never easy because there is no 1:1 ratio. Printed modular learning modality with one or both parents helping their children was practicable resolution in the absence of technology and internet connectivity. However, there was an incomplete digital and internet inclusivity, leaving many learners out of the play of online learning because of these reasons. Now that we are already in the post-COVID and schools have returned to the normal face-to-face classes, teaching learning process have accelerated in the adoption of advanced technology into educational design, new pedagogical methods, lesson designs, design and delivery of learning activities, bringing in creativity into assessments and others. These empower teachers to deliver lesson better and smarter. Having realized the benefits of technology in education during the pandemic, most stakeholders would want to leverage fully the benefit of blending technology. Technologies for self-learning and digital contents are made available that make self-learning more viable and effective. New learning and teaching approaches like gamification, problem solving, innovative assessments have added benefits to the educative process. Technological advancement is a great solution in improving the education system's operational efficiencies, compliances, and other related activities. The online learning paradigm of education maximized the involvement of parents in their children's education, which is one good factor if it is sustained. The world equipped with advanced technological devices, tools, assets, softwares, digital contents, and technology-trained stakeholders will easily migrate. On the other hand, in the world with lesser technology, there is a need for a plan that is yet to be designed and executed for procurement, enablement, seminars, training, and other related activities.
One of the external factors affecting our schools is the support from the local government units or the LGUs. LGU played a big role, especially during the height of COVID-19. LGUs were tasked to adopt, coordinate, and implement guidelines concerning COVID-19 in accordance with provincial and local quarantine protocols released by the national government. LGUs played an important role in our fight against COVID-19. During these challenging times, LGUs need to arm themselves with one of the most powerful weapons against COVID-19 information. Strict border control, early implementation of lockdowns, establishment of quarantine facilities, effective communication to the public, and monitoring efforts were the defining factors that helped these LGUs curtail the harm that was brought by the pandemic. Thus, they were our partner in keeping everyone safe, the safety of educators, teachers, learners, community, and all during the pandemic. They were considered as one of the frontliners. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child. Through their support and service to our schools, they served a role in the delivery of quality basic education in our country.